Though the grizzly is still hunted by man in most of its range, he continues to multiply and thrive along many of Alaska's most famous rivers, returning year after year to feast on these waters' most precious resource, the salmon. After 2 or 3 years of swimming in the Pacific, sockeye salmon make the long journey back to the freshwater streams where they were born. During their time in the sea, they have grown to as large as 12 pounds. As the fish near their freshwater destinations, they undergo dramatic physiological changes which prepares them for spawning. Each July, hundreds of thousands of fish converge near waterfalls, which they must overcome in order to complete their journey. The salmon's return always ends with death, but always creates new life. Not only does the salmon's flesh enrich the waters where its own progeny will spend the first year of life, it also provides the food magnet, which, for as long as man knows, has drawn the grizzly to one of the most spectacular feeding displays in nature. Congregating along northern salmon streams, bears have but a very short period during the summer to gain weight. Since most of the year is spent in hibernation, the massive bears must consume large quantities of food to build the required fat reserves needed to survive the winter. Bears have been known to intake nearly 20,000 calories daily during the short summer in an effort to achieve this. During their winter sleep, the grizzly will burn over 4,000 calories each day just to generate enough body heat to maintain their lives during their dormant state. The most experienced bears will often peel the fish and eat only the skin to obtain the rich layer of fat which lies just beneath. By selecting the most nutritious parts of the salmon and discarding the rest, the bear can consume up to 90 pounds of high-protein food in a single 24-hour period. During the peak of the salmon run, this will enable the bear to gain up to 6 pounds of body fat daily. Year after year, the same bears return to fish the same streams or rivers. Each bear develops his or her own individual style of fishing. Some position themselves at the top of a waterfall and wait for a salmon to jump, then snatch it in their jaws. Some stand below the falls and wait for a fish to drift against its legs, then reach down and grab it. When the fish are thick in pools, some bears plunge into the school of fish with what seems like great enthusiasm. Many bears use a technique known as snorkeling, walking along with their eyes below the surface looking for fish. While snorkeling, the bear's ears are kept above the surface to alert him to any approaching danger. One dominant bear has fought for and won the right of way in the pools to remain submerged for prolonged periods of time without fear from his rivals. Contrary to what many people believe, bears rarely throw fish from the water to the banks, as this would only provoke a potential fight from a competing bear.